holy. We are. Good morning, everybody. So glad to be with you today. My name is Janice Kelly. I'm playing with some great musicians, Harry and Larry. We're going to ask you to get on up. That's what the song says. Celebrate the oneness of us. Everybody, get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Say it again. Everybody, get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Let us be reminded of who we come to be. We are love, we are one big family. Hey, hey, yeah, yeah. Hey, 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 yeah, yeah. Everybody, get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Everybody, get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Let us be reminded of who we come to be. We are love, one big family. Hey, hey, yeah, yeah. Hey, 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 yeah, yeah. Take me to the bridge, woo! Let us make a joyful sound. Here we stand on solid ground. Let us make a joyful sound. Here we stand on holy ground. Let us make a joyful sound. Hey, hey, yeah, yeah. Everybody, get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Everybody, get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Let us be reminded of who we come to be. We are love, we are one big family. Hey, hey, yeah, yeah. Hey, 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 yeah. Go greet your neighbor, y'all. Say hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
What wonderful energy this morning.
Woo!
Thank you all for being here. We are blessed to have Janice back with us. We both had Larry here for the very first time. Welcome,
Yes.
welcome, welcome. And of course, Harry here. Thank you so much, guys, for bringing that energy to us this morning.
And I'm going to be Jerry today, since it's Harry and Larry.
There we are.
Yeah.
Larry, Jerry.
Yeah.
Jerry. Okay, there we go. Okay. I'll try to remember that. I'm David Howard, if I haven't met you yet. I'm the minister here at this beautiful center, and I want to welcome you, whoever you are, wherever you are in your life journey, on your spiritual journey. We want you to know that you are welcome here and loved here. So hopefully you felt that when you walked in the door. So thank you for bringing your light, your energy this morning to share with all of us. And so I have a couple of things I want to tell you about. Do I have a couple of things I want to tell you about today? Yeah. Do I? Well, first of all, we have a couple of people who are going to talk about their classes, right? So I want to invite Luann up. There's Luann. We've got some, some members of our community who are going to be facilitating some classes. So I'm excited to hear about it.
Thanks so much, and good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Join us for a 6-week class beginning the first Wednesday in May, 10 to 12 at Dr. Vern's. This class is about grief and loss. Not the most fun topic. However, a very human experience. We experience grief and loss not only from the death of a loved one, but perhaps from the diagnosis of an illness, from loss, such as loss of work, financial security, loss of health, of a relationship, marriage, loss of marriage. Oops. And of course, there's other losses that we might have in our lifetime, including the loss of a beloved pet. So, in this class, which together we will have group support, and we'll be delving into how it affects us physically, the whole roller coaster of emotions, how it affects us spiritually, how it affects us socially. It affects us in so many ways. We'll be talking about the different steps that different people go through. We'll be discussing and learning much more. For instance, what not to say. It's hard to know what to say, but we will learn what not to say. We will be talking about myths and how for each of us it's an individual journey. It might be common to all of humanity, but still it's an individual journey. But that's not all. Grief and loss is the great revealer. The great revealer. And it has truths to reveal to you. So come and join us beginning the first Wednesday in May. Hope to see you there.
Thank you, Luann. And Joe Albers is going to come up and talk about his class coming up.
I do in my head.
That's good enough, because all this is coming out of my head, too. So, how many of you have ever watched the movie The Wizard of Oz? Raise your hand. Okay. Do you know what the anniversary is this year? 85 years.
85 years.
I've watched it probably close to that many times as well. And you wonder, why do we keep watching this thing, right? What is it? Where's the attraction? Where's the beauty of this? And there's a lot more to it than what meets the eye. And so because of that, I've decided to teach a class on The Wizard of Oz. It's going to be beginning on April the 29th on Monday. That's from 10 o'clock in the morning till 6 o'clock at night. I'm sorry. And Dr. Vern's serving lunch in between there, okay? So, but it's from 10 to noon, and it is at Dr. Vern's house. And I want to thank him for offering his home to do this class. Yeah. So thank you, Dr. Vern. And the thing that's interesting about The Wizard of Oz is we've all been down, and we still are on the yellow brick road. Every one of us in here, we can't deny it. And when we look at these things and we look for all the things we look for on the outside of us, right? Oh, I want this, I want that, or it's his fault or her fault or this thing or the other thing, right? But it's not at all. It's all where? Inside of us. And that's the journey that we're going to do, is we're going to relate Dorothy, the Scarecrow, the Tin Man, the Wizard, the Lion, all of them. We're going to relate that to your own journey, your own special journey. And it's so simplistic, but that's the beauty of this. We don't have to get complicated. We don't have to get into a lot of dogma. We don't have to get into that. It's just going back into where? Where does it all begin? Inside, right? It's the journey within. So this journey that she did without and the learning that's taken place with this all came from that. And how many of you have said, pay no attention to that man behind the curtain? We have to do that every day, every time we turn the TV on today, right? So it's more relevant today than it ever has been, I believe, in its whole history. Because we're all out there still seeking and searching. And there's lots of wizards. There's lots of wicked witches out there and wicked wizards as well, too. And we need to protect ourselves from that. And the best way to do that is in community. okay? Community. Doing that for each other. And I think that's what we would like to bring together for this. And so on the April 29th, there's the pamphlets, I believe, are on the back there. Just go online and you can do that. And I want to thank Hans as well for doing the work that he does online. So you can go online and register for the class as well too. You guys are all so beautiful, and I look forward to going down the yellow brick road with you. Thank you.
Thanks, Joe. And Joe mentioned the pamphlet. There are back here on the table. Our education committee has done a wonderful job of putting together a schedule of classes for the coming year. So if you'd like to know what those are, please pick up one of these and put them on your calendar so you can plan ahead for the classes that you might want to participate in. And thank you, Dr. Vern, and our education team for doing that work to put that together for us. I want to especially thank Janice DeBacca for this beautiful table this morning. She explained to me, and I think it's a beautiful representation of flow. She talked about the flow coming through. I think of obviously a vessel, right? We're all vessels for that flow of light and love and flowing out and around the earth, and the heart energy coming through as well. So it's a beautiful vision, a beautiful idea. So thank you, Janice, for that beautiful table. And if those of you who'd like to share your talents, there are opportunities to do that from time to time. So please let us know that. I want to remind you, we do have practitioners here today. They're wearing white stoles. Leslie's here. She's wearing her purple stole. So they're happy to pray with you. They'll be back in the back. We have two of them. We'll be sitting back there and just waiting for you to pray with you. So please take advantage of that as well. Next Sunday, we have our potluck. So please bring some food and have some fun together. Am I forgetting anything? I did not write anything down today, if anybody has anything else. Okay, and before we go any further, I do want to remind you that Reverend Dr. Ariana Platten is here today as our guest speaker. And she will also be presenting or working with us as after service today. We've been worked a few weeks ago on our vision and mission statements. We're going to be looking at those again today, and also looking at core values and how we live those core values. And so I would invite and encourage all of you who are willing and able to stay for that to be there, because it is an important part of coming together as a community to discern who we are, why we're here, what we're about, and how we're going to live that as we discern our core values. And so she's going to be speaking, but I did want to tell you a little bit more about her. I know some of you were here the last time she was here, and just remind you a little bit about who she is. Was that really who you are? No. It's what she's done. Who she is love and light and the divine expressing. But she is an author. She has two bestsellers, Rites and Rituals, Harnessing the Power of Sacred Ceremony, and The Changing Story, a children's book. She's a former ambassador to the Parliament of World Religions. She's a featured wisdom keeper in the international docuseries Time of the Sixth Sun. And she's traversed the world supporting business developers and speaking to spiritual and indigenous leaders from over 250 tribes and traditions. She's a PhD, ordained unity minister, and a third-degree high priestess in two esoteric traditions. Whether passing on sacred stories around the bonfire, praying bedside with a grieving family, guiding an initiate, excuse me. Well, I just lost that. So anyway, she's a very accomplished individual, and we are blessed to have her today. And so in just a little bit, she'll be up here speaking. But first of all, I want to invite Leslie, our practitioner of the day, to come up and share a reading with us, and then we'll have some music.
Good morning. Guess I need to remember this part, right? So our topic today is cause and effect. And I spent a week looking through every book I could think of, trying to find a good, solid reading. I didn't find anything I liked, so I wrote my own. So we all know that our philosophy is founded upon cause and effect. Change your thinking, cause, change your life, effect. So I want to address one element of life that is very causative: gratitude. Just as negative use of the law builds upon itself, the more we can shift our conscious thought and awareness to live and breathe in gratitude, the more good expresses in our lives. It grows exponentially and changes everything. Science is on our side on this too, just so you're aware. The Mayo Clinic says that expressing gratitude is associated with a host of mental and physical benefits. Studies have shown that feeling thankful can improve sleep, mood, and immunity. Gratitude can decrease depression, anxiety, difficulties with chronic pain, and risk of disease. If that was a pill, we'd all be taking it. This means that gratitude increases happiness. This happiness creates positive energy in our lives, causing us to be more motivated to make positive changes in our lives, like eating well, exercising, and connecting with others. Most importantly, gratitude is the basis for joy. Gratitude connects us to the one cause of everything, love. It transforms the two me's into four me's. It transforms the have-tos into get-tos. Something we label as bad happens, and we tend to think, why is this happening to me? In that moment, we have a choice. If we are grateful for every experience of Spirit living through us, then that question changes to, why is this happening for me? Or better yet, how is this happening for me? Causing us to pause, look past the appearance, deeper to find the truth, creating an opportunity for greater awareness of self, spirit, and law. Then there are the have-tos in life, right? Simple things like, I have to do the dishes. Changed to, I get to do the dishes. Because I had food to eat. I had a stove to cook it on. A refrigerator to store the ingredients. A table and a warm home to sit at. With someone I love and share a meal. And I have plenty to share. So I get to do the dishes. Totally different. Every experience in my life has happened for me, shaping me. And I am thankful for them all. My life is a gift. In gratitude, in every moment, in every experience, I recognize the divine within all life, working in accordance with universal law for my greater good, always. In the Bible, 1 Timothy 4:4 tells us, for every creature of God is good, and nothing to be refused, if it be received in thanksgiving.
I'd invite you to sing with me on this. We're just going to sing All Is Well. All is well, all is well, all is well in my world. All is well, all is well, all is well in my world. For we are surrounded by God's eternal light. All is well, all is well my world. And now we sing All is Peace. All is peace. All is peace. All is peace in my world. All is peace. All is peace. All is peace in my world. For we are enfolded in God's undying love. All is peace. All is peace in my world. And now all is joy. All is joy. All is joy. All is joy in my world. All is joy. All is joy. All is joy in my world. For we are protected. For we are protected by God's almighty power. All is joy. All is joy. All is peace. All is peace. All is peace. All is well. All is well. All is well in my world.
So I invite you to take this opportunity to settle in. Take a deep breath. Allow that breath to bring your full attention and awareness into this now moment. And as you bring your awareness into this now moment, invite conscious awareness of your body. Your body being supported by the chair. The energy that's moving as your body. Bring your awareness there. Bring your awareness to your thoughts without resisting, just noticing the flow of thought as energy moves. Bring awareness to your feeling nature. Noticing too that it is all energy that is in motion, moving, flowing. And as we simply be in that awareness of observing, not attaching, not resisting, simply just allowing everything to be just as it is. We breathe, we rest, and we know that in this moment, in the awareness of this present now, all is well. All is well in my mind, in my heart, in my body. All is well in my world. For my world is right here, right now. And I claim it. I declare it is so. All is love, all is light, all is peace, all is joy right here, right now, in my world, as I align my thoughts with that truth. And as I align my thoughts with that truth, I embody it to the best of my ability in this now moment, releasing anything that might appear to be unlike that, knowing that I do have dominion in my world. And so right here, right now, we claim it. We allow it. We receive it. We embody it. We be it. And in that, we are grateful. All is well. All is well. All is well. And let us declare that together. Say it with me 3 times. All is well. All is well. All is well. And together, let us affirm it by saying, and so it is.
Shine, be glorious, reflect the divine. Shine, be glorious, reflect the divine. Spirit of mine, Spirit divine, let me shine your light. Yeah. I open my heart, even in the dark. Light of my God always shines, even in the light. Shine, be glorious, reflect the divine. Shine, be glorious, reflect the divine. Spirit of mine, Spirit divine, let me shine your light. Let me be a vessel, let me be a vessel, let me be a vessel of love. Let me be a vessel, let me be a vessel, let me be a vessel of love. I open my heart this miracle day. Love of my God, give me it all the good I can take. Shine, be glorious, reflect the divine. Shine, be glorious, reflect the divine. Spirit of mine, Spirit divine, let me shine your light. Oh, let me be a vessel, let me be a vessel, let me be a vessel of love. Could you sing that with me, please? Let me be a vessel, let me be a vessel, let me be a vessel of love. Please keep doing that. And shine, be glorious, reflect the divine. Shine, be glorious, reflect the divine. Spirit of mine, Spirit divine, let me shine your light. Oh, let me be a vessel, let me be a vessel, let me be a vessel of love. Let me be a vessel, let me be a vessel, let me be a vessel of love. Thank you so much. That's a song by Amy Steinberg.
Janice and band, so let me invite you to join me in welcoming our vessel of love today, Reverend Dr. Ariana Platt.
Thank you. Good morning. Good morning. Gosh, it's so nice to be back here. Thank you for having me. I would like to start with a story, and the story always begins with the same words. Once upon a time. So once upon a time, the wind and the sun were having an argument about who was the strongest. And actually what's true is that the wind was having an argument and the sun was trying to get the wind to get over it. So the wind said, I don't know why everybody thinks you're so strong. I can gather all of the clouds from across a whole continent, move them to another continent, and make it so dark that your rays won't even come through. And the sun said, I have seen you do that. And when you do, I come afterwards and I gently evaporate all of the water, and the sun comes back as it always does, because that's the way life works, and because we work together. And the wind said, I do not work with you. I absolutely do not work with you. I can whip up all of the water and carry it onto the land in a hurricane and wipe out whole cities. And the sun said, yeah, I've seen you do that too. And I come after you. And with my rays, I calm the waters so they can recede. And I warm the earth so that the plants can grow again, so that all the resources that are needed by the people to rebuild their homes can grow and come present, because we work together. And the wind said, absolutely not. That is not an acceptable way to look at things. I am much more powerful for you. I challenge you to a duel. Do you see down there? Do you see that old woman? The one wearing a hat and working in her garden, do you see her down there? I bet I can get her to take off her hat, and you can't. And the sun said, okay, go first. Go right ahead. And so the wind took a little breath. And the woman felt a slight breeze. Thought, that's interesting. And the wind took a bigger breath. And the woman grabbed her hat and looked around and thought, wonder where that wind came from. And finally, the wind took a giant breath. And she blew and blew and blew until the woman grabbed her hat and jumped backwards and backwards and backwards because the wind was so strong she could barely keep her feet on the ground. And then she laughed. When the wind stopped, she laughed hysterically because she realized that the wind was playing a game with her. And she was chilly. It was a cold breath that had enveloped her. But she laughed, and she waited a minute. When she was certain that the wind was done, she picked back up her hoe and went back to work in her garden. Well, you can imagine, the wind was not very happy. And the sun said, thank you. Remember, we worked together. And as the woman on the ground realized that she was still feeling a little chilly, the warm embrace of the sun gathered around her. The rays touched gently on her skin, and she began to warm. And she thought to herself, you know, I'm an old woman, and I have spent so much of my life working. And whenever I'm working, I miss the beautiful day. I miss the sweet touch of the sun on my skin. I believe I will sit down, maybe even take a nap. And she found a soft patch of grass, removed her hat, and lay down. And the sun said, I always come after you. I always work with you. You can do this with love, not with force. We can live in love rather than force. So we're here to talk today about the law of cause and effect. And it's a great law. It's a wonderful law, and it's also why New Thought is different from everything else. Because the law of cause and effect tells us that everything that we do matters. It tells us that we are interconnected with all of life. Every butterfly, every ant, every grain of sand, every person, every happening, every grumble, every breeze, everything. Because the fact is, we believe that we are one with everything, don't we? Have you ever really thought about what that means? We are one with everything. You guys here are one with every single middle schooler who comes here during the week. One of those is my grandson. I cannot tell you how happy I am that you are here. Yeah, everything. Not most of. You are one with everything. So everything that is happening on the planet right now is affecting you. What's happening in Israel and Palestine and now Iran, affecting you today, right now, this moment. What's happening in downtown Colorado Springs, whatever that is, it's affecting you. What's happening everywhere, every minute is affecting you. So I'm going to tell you that in 2021, I had a little bout with lung cancer. So thank God, thank you, I got COVID. And I had to go to the hospital, and I had to get on oxygen. And to get off oxygen, if you've never been on it, you have to have generally an x-ray of your chest. So I had to get off the oxygen. When I was feeling better, they had to x-ray my chest, and they found a little something and said, that's COVID. We're seeing all kinds of things in people's lungs. Don't worry about it. We'll recheck it in a few weeks. I came back, it's still there. They said, think it's really still COVID, but you should go see somebody. So I went to see a pulmonologist, and he said, COVID. I'm going to give you a super duper antibiotic. It's going to be gone in 2 weeks. It was not gone when I came back. So they did a biopsy, found out what it was, and 2 weeks later, they went in and removed a piece of my lung. All gone. Magic. When I started talking with people that I know, they said, Ariana, what did you do to get cancer? Whoa, that, my friends, is called metaphysical malpractice. Right. What did you do to get that? Oh, good question. It's a good question. A lot of things happen to us that we don't really know. Somebody up in Michigan made cereal that was toxic, and I ate it as a child. I don't know what I did. What did I do? Well, I started studying the lungs, and I started finding out what goes on with the lungs. Because what matters about our illness or our change is remembering that we're all one. Somehow, some way, something happened. So what was it? And what I learned was that the lungs are a place that we hold grief. And so let me just tell you that in 11 years of ministry, for the last ministry that I served, I had the honor and also the heartbreak of burying 9 children. I am a mother of 5. Can you imagine what it might be like to hear the painful stories of those families? And can you imagine that as a minister, our job is to be present? So what do we do with the grief of all of that? Well, I thought I did a really good job of taking a deep breath and grounding it right through my body. Take a deep breath, put it right there, and maybe let it go through, or maybe just ground it in my lungs so I didn't have to feel it. Right? Cause and effect. So there are lots of things that can happen with us that create the perfect environment for something else to happen. And I say that to you because we don't want to hear that it's our fault. And this is not about fault. This is about awareness, awareness of our body, awareness of our life, awareness that things get held here, awareness that what we hold affects the rest of the world, awareness of what we're doing in our divine consciousness and in our divine heart. So we have tools. We have meditation to help us center our mind. We have prayer that changes our whole state of being, doesn't it? Listening to David's voice. So calming and centering and peace-bringing. So when you come here on Sunday, you are shifting your state of being, aren't you? And you are putting an energy out into the world because of who you choose to be, because you choose to practice. You choose to come here over and over and do this work again and again, to practice and become stronger at these skills, our skill around prayer and our skill around meditation. And you are changing the world by what you're doing. When you sing, when Janice invites us to bring our voice, we are changing the world by our singing, because there is cause and there is effect. There is a change of energy in who you are, and there is a change of energy in what you radiate, and there is a change in the world. So this law of cause and effect is foundational to what we as New Thought practitioners do. Our awareness that how we hold the frequency of our being comes with great responsibility. Because if you think that what happens here on Sunday morning is just a little something, and you do it because you get to hug your friends and it feels good, you are missing the point. You're missing the point that the world needs you. The world needs you to do this every Sunday morning. The world needs David. The world needs Janice and Jerry, and all the rest of the musicians. The world needs you to come here and to shift your frequency and to create the larger frequency that you are. The world needs you to do this work, and you have an ethical responsibility. Ooh. You have an ethical responsibility to use what you have been taught. And you do that when you feel road rage. And you're really, really irritated with the person who is not getting out of your fast lane. Bring yourself back to center. When you're really frustrated that you've been waiting all day for your check and the mailman hasn't come, come back to center. When you turn on the news and your heart is breaking for what you see happening in the world, and you feel like you must speak loudly and angrily, come back to center. Because love is always the strongest power we have. Love will always outdo force. Always. And when we hold the frequency of love, the effect we have changes everything. So you get to believe or not believe here. Isn't that a nice thing? Some of you might be saying, I have seen what force can do. I have seen it. Obviously, you have not seen it yet, Ariana. No, I have seen it. I have seen it. I grew up in a military family. I have seen firsthand what force can do. And I know that love is stronger. So I invite you to close your eyes for a minute, to remember the gentle breeze of the wind, to notice in your body where you're holding something that does not serve you and something that does not serve the world. Might be minor irritation, might be agitation, might be frustration, whatever it is, notice it. Notice where in your body you're holding it. If you feel like it, put your hand there. And as you do, take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, let go, opening your hands. Divine Heart of the Holy, we release this into your hands and your heart to be picked up by Spirit, by the oneness that we are. We release what no longer serves us and what is in the way of our divine work. And we ask that love transform this energy into something useful. We do not simply release energy, but we transform it by applying our own love. That this energy might touch us deeply, that we might take it back in a way that strengthens us, that we might be made well in mind, body, heart, and soul. Take a deep breath in and allow your energy to return to you healed and whole making. Gently open your eyes. It's that easy. There is the God we are, the God who moves around us, the God who moves through us. We can both demand as the God we are that it exit our body and invite the God that is all of us to heal and clear it and take it back so that we are still whole. It's that easy, and it's immensely powerful. So I invite you to continue to move as the healed and whole power of love. The world needs you.
Thank you, Ariana. Appreciate that. Great reminder for us all. So now is a time in our service where we have the opportunity to share from our good, to support the ministry here. We know that many of you share in other ways, electronically, recurringly, and we do appreciate that. We appreciate the abundance that we enjoy, the prosperity that we enjoy here at this beautiful community. So if you're going to share this morning, I invite you to hold that in your hands. If you've shared in other ways, hold that in your hands as well as you breathe into your heart and know that everything that you share, everything that you give is an expression of that divine life that is living itself in you and through you and as you this moment. And in that spirit of gratitude, we share and we give and we allow ourselves to be in the flow of that good. And we are grateful. And together let us say, and so it is.
And so it is. You're gonna give me an intro. Oh, no.
Change your thoughts, change your life. Change your world with your mind. Change your beliefs, and what you see will follow suit until everything you need is right there for you. For you to make all your dreams come true. Oh, 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 yeah. If you want more good, you got it. If you want more grace, you got that. If you want more joy, then you got that too. If you want more faith, you got that. If you want more love, you got that. What you need to know is that it's all up to you. 'Cause you can change your thoughts, change your life. And you can change your world with your mind. And if you change your beliefs, then what you see will follow suit. Until everything you need is right there for you. For you to make all your dreams come true. Trying to say is you can't have it all your way. But once you choose to use this power you found, 'cause there's an infinite supply of life's goodness for you and I. Once you name it, claim it, and you spread it around, you see that you can change your thoughts, change your life. And you can change your world with your mind. And if you change your beliefs, then what you see will follow suit. Until everything you need is right there for you. For you to make all your dreams. Here we go. Clap with me a little bit. Change your thoughts. Change your life. Keep it going. Change your thoughts. Change your life. Well, change your thoughts. Change your life. Change your thoughts. Change your life. 'Cause you can make all your dreams. You can make all your dreams. You can make all your dreams. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Come true. Give it up for that bass player. Make your dreams come true. Make your dreams come true. We'll go longer. Make your dreams come true. 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 Thank you so much. That's Larry Thompson, Harry.
And Jerry. No, Jerry.
Harry, and Jerry. Yeah.
Janice. Oh, and I want to remind you or let you know, Janice did bring some CDs and some thumb drive.
USB drives. We're doing it all. And download cards. We're in the
So
21st century.
Stop by the table as you leave or as you're getting some food. So let's stand together if you're willing and able as we bless our offering. And so take a breath with me, if you would. Just deeply breathe into the center of your being and consciously connect with the flow of that life. With every breath, we are reminded that we are being breathed by the flow of the universal life force energy. We are always in that flow. And we know that these gifts and offerings this morning are a representation, an outpicturing of that flow. And we are so grateful. We're so blessed as we receive and grateful as we receive and as we give. And we are blessed. And let us say together, and so it is. Are we singing out today?
We're singing out.
All right.
Yeah. Come on up, Alan. We are singing and we are praying. We are calling a new earth. We are singing and we are praying. We are calling a new earth. We open our bodies to listen. We dream the world awake. We hold to a starlight vision. Our love is a vow we make. We are singing and we are praying. We are calling a new earth. We are singing and we are praying. We are calling a new earth. We are singing and we are praying. We are calling a new earth. We are singing and we are praying. We are calling a new earth. We are calling a new earth. We are calling a new earth now. Yes. Thank you so much.